I am sitting here in my garden, just give you a little view. My cup of tea posse, my little stone wall, the roses, beautiful native. Tomorrow morning early I fly to Taipei from New Zealand. I'm working with a school, I'm working with the teachers, and my job is to first of all excite those teachers to put energy into really creating a rich outdoor program for their students so that the students have a better, more integrated and more holistic connection with the world around them. The fantastic thing about nature connection is that it does something for us which, if we're not careful, we lose sight of, and that is it draws our attention away from our self-centered focus. When we admire something outside of ourselves, when we are drawn toward the world around us, we can allow some of the self-interest that we get inevitably sucked into in our own internal processes. We can allow that to come to rest, and we can allow it to calm down. And I think this is a vital thing in education that is often overlooked. Although we want young people to self-realize in the educational process, in other words, to activate the self and what the self can bring into the world that is unique, a one-off, completely to do with that individual. There is no such thing as an isolated island of an individual. We are all individuals in context. And the context we live in is the world around us. When a young person has been through an education that has real highlights, has real experiences of growth, of inner growth, personal growth, overcoming and expanding the comfort zones, all of the challenges of growing up into becoming a mature, fine, ethical, strong, and healthy adult. That is what's exciting in education. Isn't it incredible, the challenges that are in front of us today, and even in just the simple place of education? You think that education is something we can do, but education these days is a minefield of pressures on teachers, pressures on parents, pressures on young people who are now so anxious you just wouldn't believe it, just growing up in this world. All of those pressures are around, and we've got to cut through the pressure and the fear to find the vision for young people, because it's the vision that gives hope. And when people are full of hope, they can act with energy and positivity. That is pretty much it. So the teachers have got to feel joy in what they're doing, and it's being sucked out of them like a blooming great vacuum cleaner is doing the job. So we've got to bring joy into this process. You've got to leave behind some of the mad bureaucracy, the insistence of government departments and ministries, which are trying their best, but by their nature do not give space to the creativity of the individual teacher to come up with fantastic experiences for young people out of their own genius. With that, look forward to seeing you, and all the best.